The Non-Governmental Gender Organizations Coordinating Council has stepped up its efforts against child marriage. The organization has established the Young Women's Network on Ending Child Marriage in the country.
And recently we have set up young women networks in all the provinces of Zambia, and these networks are now putting the young women and girls themselves to be at the center of sensitizations amongst their fellow young women and girls, because this is going to create a situation of peer learning, but also most importantly that the girls and young women themselves can step into the arena and be able to discuss the various issues that impact on them, because we do realize that for the girls to get into child marriage, there are a lot of factors, and it's these factors that we are hoping that through promoting this peer learning through the young women networks, it's actually going to help bring about confidence, but also bring about a level where the young women and girls themselves will be comfortable to talk about some of the challenges that are impacting on them. So we are here today in Mansa. We have brought together all the leaders of the young women networks from all the 10 provinces of Zambia, and we are hoping that through their exchange learning, discussions, and the information that they are bringing from the different provinces, they can learn from each other. But also at the end of it, by tomorrow, we're hoping that they can be able to set up what we are calling the National Young Women Network.
Therefore, I urge the young women present today to take up this learning seriously, so that as you go out there, you'll be role models to other young girls and women in Zambia. You are ambassadors. We are indeed sending you to go and sensitize our young women and our girls to all the provinces where you are coming from. Remember this training to choose you among all other girls and young women who are out there. They chose you, meaning you have the capacity to go out there and work and help our young girls so that we can end the child marriages. It is a well-known fact that we face challenges as girls and women, some of which are fewer opportunities for economic participation than men, less access to basic and higher education, greater health and safety risks, and less political representation.
Members of the Young Women Network on Ending Child Marriage shares on what they have been able to do so far.
From January to June, we withdrew 156 girls from child marriage and girls who had fallen pregnant at a teen age across all chiefdoms of Luapula and Northern Province.
Doing fashion and design, that is from our office. We are making reusable face masks for sale and also reusable sanitary pads for sale. And I'll tell you that with this, young women are really empowered. NGOCC just supported us by ordering about 1,000 face masks last month.
We formed a group in Petauke where we trained some about 10 of the young women in tailoring. So we're providing skills so that you will be able to make some dresses and dresses when we sell out in schools. But with the coming of COVID, we've not done a lot. We just did the training and then nothing else was done afterwards.
Meanwhile, Chief Mawum of the Ushi people of Mansa district has commended NGOCC for the work they are doing in its chiefdom.
There is that dormitory which is at the Nagumba Secondary School. It was actually constructed under the auspices of NGOCC. They provided the funds. The dormitory has gone a long way in ensuring that our girls who used to roam the villages that time are brought up in one place, and are able to concentrate on their studies without any disturbances. I remember at one time, before I became chief, there was a story that went in the papers that a lot of girls at Nagumba Primary School, Nagumba Secondary School, got pregnant. The reason after we investigated was that these girls were not secured. They were all over.
Child marriages still need serious attention, especially in rural parts of the country where the vice is rampant.